my name is Lauren Cole. I'm obviously a student here at the W. I graduated from Caledonia High School. I'm kind of originally from Ackerman, Mississippi, or most of my family is now, but I went to Caledonia the majority of my school years. When I graduated from there, I went to Itawamina Community College for 2 years, got my associate's degree, and then now I'm here at the W. I'm a management major. As far as how I came to that, it was quite the process. Originally, I was in optometry or biology, pre-optometry. Changed my mind a handful of times, went from everything from biology to music to business administration, a few more things, and then I ended up doing nursing, and that's what brought me to the W. Before that, I planned on going to Mississippi State, and when I decided on nursing, that's what made me come to the W. And even though I decided against it after my first semester, I still feel like that was the reason why I was brought to the W, and I think that's where I was meant to be. So it was a blessing in disguise, really. But with that being said, I'm a senior this year, mainly because of all of those major changes that kind of put me a year behind in that semester in the nursing program. So that kind of put me a year behind with the whole graduating part. But as far, with my management degree, I was a marketing major. That was my my final decision, and then I found out I couldn't complete that solely online, and I work full time, so I changed over to management because it was the most closely related. But as far as how I learned about the W, I've always been in the Columbus area not always, but most of my life. So I never really learned about it or discovered it, but I've just been around it my whole life. So I've always known it's been here. But like I said, I ended up choosing the W because of nursing, and then I stayed here, after that. I did read the syllabus. I did. And then with Lockdown Browser, I am aware of that we need that and how it works. I've used it for a handful of other classes, so I already have it on my computer and ready to go. As I mentioned, I do work full time. I'm in property management. I was an assistant property manager. Now I'm the manager at an apartment complex here in Columbus. And so my job consists of handling billing or scheduling, or really just overseeing all the leasing and maintenance repairs that are needed, or projects that go on the property, or really just wherever I'm needed. And then so I do that full time. But as far as leadership versus management, and it actually works out since I am a manager and a management major, I've also been in many leadership roles with show choir and band and choir and different things I've been involved in. I've eventually ended up in more of a leadership position with those groups. And I've also managed with the job, that I have, and my previous job and everything. And management to me it is kind of like leadership, but it's more of a scheduling position. And you oversee things, and to me, a leader leads by example and is more hands-on, more involved in the activity of the group that's, at hand. And sometimes I think those two things overlap and go hand in hand and kind of are the same thing. But I think that's the main difference, is a leader is more hands-on and, like I said, leads by example. So with all that being said, I'm looking forward to this class and learning, everything I possibly can from it in this final year I have here at the W. Thank you.